The Canadian Prime Minister has acknowledged his country's wrongdoings. Trudeau's comments came during a visit to the traditional Madahoki farm of the Algonquin peoples. The Prime Minister has made Indigenous reconciliation a priority in his government.
Yes, we acknowledge the terrible wrongs generations of Canadian governments and institutions and individuals perpetrated on Indigenous peoples throughout our history. But we cannot only get wrapped up in the difficulties, even though they color everything we exist. We do have to take moments to celebrate. We do have to take moments to stand strongly and proudly in learning from each other and celebrating culture and identity and watching Indigenous people stand up strongly and clearly say, we're still here.
Canada's Indigenous peoples suffer from higher levels of poverty and violence and shorter life expectancies. The discovery of more than 1,000 unmarked graves at 2 former schools last year reopened the deep wounds left by the European colonization of Canada and the subsequent efforts to assimilate Indigenous cultures.
When you look at the layers of trauma and of damage done by Canada, that Indigenous peoples continue to reach out with open hands and open hearts and say, let's build a better country and a better future together. Which one of us could say that? After generations of being told that you're not good enough, that your culture has no value, to still stand up and say, no, not only does it have value, but we're happy to share this value with you. And yes, there's hurt, and there's intergenerational trauma, and huge challenges to overcome that even on a day of celebration, we will not ignore, we will not forget.